Hello everyone, we are continuing our Fire Emblem Sacred Stones and Iron Man Randomizer, and this time we're going to be going into Chapter 3, and we'll see whether or not we get any good classes for Colm and Nemi. And hopefully we'll get a staff user or a thief so we can get some visibility and extra healing for the Fog of War map, but it's luck based, so we will see. Alright, at least there's no ranged weapons there. Oof. Brave Lance is not very fun, but hopefully we'll just be able to one-shot him. Okay, not bad. Let's see. Nemi is a Myrmidon. Oh, those are some bad stats. Okay. Well, we'll just start by taking out some of these guys on from the side of the wall, and we'll see whether or not we get any good treasure. And hopefully we can get some stat boosters or promotion items, but we will find out. For right now, this seems like a pretty straightforward map. All we have to do is just clean up on each side, and Iron Axe chest key. Oh yeah, great defense, awful speed. Okay. I thought I had a secret book. Oh, Vanessa has the secret book. Okay. Well, we'll get this over to Seth. That way he'll have some nice, good accuracy. And in the meantime, we'll just shuffle these guys around for right now. Journeyman. What a wonderful class to have. We already have a lot of axe users, so this is not great, but at least we've got a hand axe. All right. At this point, it's hard to even know who you want to give any EXP to, because we don't have a lot of great choices other than just currently sticking with Erica, because she is the Lord, and the axe users don't make me feel great about sending Franz in, despite him having pretty good stats otherwise, and a decent class. And here, we'll just use the secret book to make sure that Seth doesn't miss anything, and we'll move some people in to push on through this wall. Alright, Dragon Spear, that is really good. Since Wyvern Riders are sword lance users in this game, that can be potentially very helpful for fighting, for fending some of them off. And then we can actually just send Franz down here to throw javelins at the thief to just take care of him before we break down the wall and get to the other side. And then that also clears up a little bit of a path for Seth. Oop. Almost walked into that. That wouldn't have been terrible with the current situation. And we'll send Colm through. And one convenient thing about the randomizer is we do get a 5 chest key in order to compensate for not having a thief. And the best part about having a dancer is that you can just try again when you're trying to hit units like this. Good job, Franz. And thieves do give a little bit of extra XP, so that is nice. We did open him up to the Lightning Priest, but he's got good res, so no need to worry there. And what do you have? Just Iron Lance. Yeah, Colm's stats are also not very good. At least Gilliam's fast, so... And that's fortunate, because now we can have Vanessa or someone clean that up. Didn't realize that guy had a hand axe, but not too much harm done. And a pretty decent level up for Franz. And thankfully there aren't any reinforcements on this map, so we can very easily just send Colm unequipped other than with chest keys to go clean up the storeroom, while we move forward to go after the boss. Well, plus defense is not the worst I have seen. Yeah, we're gonna say you are going to get out of there. And we'll do axe. And we'll just have you run back this way. Alright, let's see what we got. Silver Lance. Alright, that'll be useful for later. Alright, who do we got left? This armor guy. And someone who can't hurt Erica. Perfect. Let's see if we get a good level up on Vanessa, since she's, especially with the flying class, she might be someone to Alright, that's great. Yeah, because really all we truly need is just someone to be able to take down the Demon King at the end of the game. However, who does that, it's not exactly important, but as long as as long as Erica and Ephraim are alive. Silver Axe, there we go. They aren't promotion items, but those are really good to have. Yeah, because if I remember correctly, you can't purchase silver weapons until like the very, very late end game. So having a few of them around now to throw around is going to be very useful. And here we go, Seth coming in clutch, leaving enemies at 1 HP so we can trade the EXP to other units. And let's see if Seth has some good growth rates. Alright, strength, HP, strength, defense, res is wonderful. Alright. And a killing edge. Alright, that was actually a very nice weapon variety for all of those chests. Like all of those things will be useful. Alright, and all we really need are those three to clear out the throne. Alright, now we have to do a few checks to make sure we don't get Brave Lanced. Okay, so Seth actually just wins on the boss automatically. And so does Erica. Alright, I guess Erica's we're gonna see if Erica can get some boss XP. And she does. Alright, not bad. Yeah, with how long it takes to promote the lords in some of the GBA Fire Emblems, Eric is pretty much going to be at level 20 before we promote her, so we'll have plenty of time for her to round out her stats. And now we are going to the first monster map. But first, I think we're going to do a couple of quick trades to make sure everyone has plenty of items. Yeah, we're not going to be deploying a lot of people anymore. Alright, now it's time to go get Archer and loot and fight some monsters. So welcome to Resident Fire Evil Fire Emblem Edition, and goodbye Garcia, Ross, and Gilliam. Archer has to be deployed, but we can at least give him some other weapons. What are your stats? All right, that's workable. We can work with a pirate having those stats. Oof, Elder. Oh no. Okay. When you look at those stats and see no defense, res, or speed, you lose fear of that being a promoted monster unit. I got a few bows to worry about for Vanessa, but otherwise, it looks like we are in pretty good shape. Let's just bring Seth up here. How far can you use bow guys? Alright, here we go. It's time for monster cleanup. Well, I probably should have checked the ranges for that, but you can just have a javelin and sit there. These guys, yeah, 11. Yeah, they're not going to do anything. Yeah, this guy with the sharp claws is honestly more concerning than those archers at this point. Yay, good old true 50s. But this is why we have a bunch of vulneraries. Well, that would have been close. That would have sucked if we had lost Vanessa to an enemy phase. We'll just leave you with a hand axe, leave you parked on a forest, and we'll just have Seth go after this guy to just start clearing the map. Because it would be nice to have a bunch of people leveled up for the Roston Castle map. However, we don't have the luxury of having a ton of super powerful units right now. So we'll just make do with what we have and keep going on monster cleanup duty. Oh yeah, an archer can have his animations back. Alright, this guy's actually slightly concerning because of how fast he is. Having an archer that just deals this amount of damage this early is just very convenient. Why don't you go there? Stinks that we have to use the effective weapon, but better to just clear this guy off the map. Oh, that guy's a killer lance. Yeah. We don't want to take the risk of a crit chance, so this guy's just gonna get silver axed. So, in Ironmans especially, if there's a crit chance, you definitely want to play around it, because when things can go wrong, they probably will go wrong. So we're absolutely going to sell that Devil Axe as soon as possible, because we cannot risk anybody getting attacked by that. Alright, you can... Actually, you should probably just be over here for right now, because I don't think any of these monsters go after the village where loot is, and since there's no pressure on you saving her immediately, it is good to just take it slow and play it safe. Where if we were going for efficiency, I would probably see if Vanessa could have gone and saved it and pulled her out of there to get some more experience on this map. Oh yay, the late reinforcements. I love Leia Rachel's positivity. However, it would be really nice if she actually did show up to fight on this map. Sure. Actually, we don't have a lot of it. We have 17 and 3 defense. Yeah, Arthur should just heal up. Well, the Silver Axe is very pleasantly coming in handy on this map. I was not expecting to use as much of it this soon, but we will absolutely take it compared to being dead. But we can do this nice little neat trade trick and re-equip the Iron Axe to take care of the Revenants and other less threatening monsters. Actually, with this, can you? Okay, you can't go. Cool. And despite having weapon triangle advantage, those guys are in fact considered cavalry units. So I can come down here and have effective weapon damage, and not be moving too far out of line. That is not as nice as I would like it to be, but I think Kronz is going to be pretty safe, relatively. Oh, he was on a forest, that's why. Well, we'll have a few tries to go after that guy. Okay, hatchet is just high accuracy. Oof. Alright. Alright, so we are going to temporarily get out of there because the monster reinforcements are in fact quite scary. So we're going to check to see if Erica can just beat this guy. Nope. Can this guy hurt Erica? Yes, but not really. Right, hatchet's 2 squares. Well, we can at least get the poison out of here this turn, and then we'll see what those reinforcements do. Hopefully they'll just cluster around Seth, since he's just the closest. We'll clean them up and be moving on. It would be worse if they went towards Molder, and this is very predictable that since the monster could only do 1 damage, Erica can just stand in the forest and we'll deal with that guy a little bit later. And that's strange that that monster didn't attack Seth, but we will take it. Oh no, Arthur. Alright, not dead. Perfect. Yeah, no, this guy needs to get out of here. Alright, and now it is time for Dancer Shenanigans. Really? Well, that turned out pretty poorly. Well, missing 270s in a row, that would have taken out the guy with the ranged. Just sucks. So I guess we're gonna see if somebody might die this turn. I guess Iron Man's keep it exciting, huh? And that person is not Seth, though. Good miss on the 96, Seth. Glad to know that the RNG table is very clearly not in my favor. Well, at least you took one down, Franz. Defense speed. Well, we got one. Okay, that works. You know, considering my luck, I probably should have just gone to finish this guy, but we can get a little bit of experience thrown around. Yeah, 3 damage is not that much for Vanessa. Alright, yeah, I guess Vanessa just really wanted that experience. Another excellent level. I do wish she got a non-zero amount of resistance, but it is what it is. Well, that was very fortunate that Franz had enough defense to get through that. And let's see, what do you have? Sharp? You have sharp claws. Great. Well, at least I think we're done with all the reinforcements. Anyone hit that river square? Yes, but you only. But you don't care. Do you care about the sharp claw? Oh, this river square is. And that's why positioning is very important, so that way Vanessa won't get hit by the sharp claw spider. And even if that's a killer lance. Okay. Well, seeing that killer lance has made me just decide that we are going to completely and entirely just throw Seth at everyone until we win. And that is going to be a great strategy because we've not had great luck on trying to keep units alive. Because Seth has enough defense and other things where that 5 damage would have been a lot more would it be a different unit. And triple is pretty much lethal on everybody. So here we are being incredibly careful. And neither of those guys can make it past the forest. So we can get a safe shot off with our bow. Let's see. Alright, hopefully we've now burned some bad RNG out of the way. Because RNG is calculated every time you make a random path, and I just put myself on another bad number. Okay. Yeah, the title of this should just be Keep Calm and Have Seth Win the Game for you. But there is still more map to go. Alright, that guy just has an iron sword, so this is safe. Now that the sharp claw spider is out of the way. Yeah, we're just gonna let Vanessa deal with that. And that guy also has sharp claw. good enough. Yeah, so unfortunately, I have not had much strategy commentary, but as you can see with Iron Man, since there's not resetting, and we've come close to having a few units kick the bucket, a lot of it has just been some nice tension. But thankfully, we have stayed calm and played around the bad luck that we've had, keeping everybody close together and not having the party stretched too thin, and we are getting rewarded for that and being able to clear out the map relatively easily. And in this case, I think, oh no, we can't actually reach there, so we'll just have Vanessa clean up here. Alright, more good numbers going up. And we might as well rescue loot from the village while we're in the chapter, and we can see what class she is. Double dance. Okay. Well, we have no healers, but Double Dancer is pretty amazing. So theoretically, I could actually have the two of them walk around an entire map. Well, we will see whether or not that happens, because the Fog of War map that's coming up might necessitate a little bit of wandering reconnaissance. But hey, we made it through the first monster map. We're about to hopefully get a couple more units, and then we'll also be hitting the first Ephraim chapter next time if everything goes smoothly in Serafu. And that, I would say, is probably one of the biggest potential hang-up chapters, because you have no idea who you're going to be getting, and you don't really have any actual prep for that map, since you're just thrown straight in. But it'll still all be good fun. Thank you for joining up, and this is Mithril Turtle signing out, and have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one.